This tutorial will teach you how to create a Powtoon, which is an animated PowerPoint-like software that you can share online with your students. When you sign up for a Powtoon account, you get the free version, which is somewhat limited but includes enough tools to get you through the entire creation process. Now, to create a Powtoon, you need to go to the dashboard, which this will take you to as soon as you create your new account. You can watch a video on how to actually do a Powtoon, but that's what we're doing here, so you may not need to. To start creating a new Powtoon, you just click on Create. It'll give you a set of templates you may want to choose from. A slideshow, for example, is pretty straightforward. A blank project, depending on what your needs are, you can explore the other options at your own desire. But we're going to open up a blank project now. We will call it our sample project. You could write a description in case you want to remember what exactly it pertained to. And we'll go to Create. The Powtoon software will load, and as you'll see in a second, everything will be on the screen together. Now, Powtoon allows you to have 3 slides at the start. You can add more slides or take away by simply clicking the plus sign. Now, as you can see, everything here is all on one screen, which is one nice option of Powtoon. Now, you can have a very straightforward PowerPoint-like interface with this top menu bar over here, or you can drag and drop many of those same features or extended features and animations on the right column. You also can just hover over some of these to get a better view of what they are, which is really impressive when it comes to animations because it'll actually show you what the animation is. So again, for students, there's not a lot of clicking around. You do not have to go to more than one place than you have to. Now on the top part here, I'm going to select the first slide and just give you a little bit of a tutorial on how to create the slide. I'm going to add text. Now I can add text here, I can add text over here. Both are fundamentally the same. Just to show you that, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm going to add a text here. And of course it tells you what to do. So we double click and we'll call it our sample presentation. And if you want to be a little fancier, you of course can do motion text. So I'm going to go ahead and take this handwriting option here, which I kind of like. Select it, bring it into my Powtoon. There it is. And then I'll just say by Tim. Apply. And very easy, as you can see, it's very easy to manipulate. If you want to do a little bit more, since I am creating this on Valentine's Day, let's throw a heart in there, why not? And you can put that, resize it. The white's not a good color for you. You have some background options. If you want to expand it, you just click on the more for any one of these. I'll go with a solid yellow. And there we go. And as you can see, as I'm changing them here, they're being changed in the slideshow over here. Now, one thing you might want to do between slides before I move to the next slide is to create a transition. So if I go down to transitions, we have a couple options here. Again, it kind of shows you. I kind of like this zoom in one. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. Actually, I'm sorry, you just need to click it. And as you can see, it went to squeegee for that one. It's right now saying no transition. So I'll move to the next slide. Now again, I'll keep it at yellow. One other option is maybe, let's see what we got here. We'll add this one. So I might say computers and students. And what I'm going to do now is I'll show you, this is a nice little feature that kind of sets this program apart from others, is I'm going to do an image holder. Now the image holder is a neat feature that I'll show you. So since I'm doing computers and students, I'm going to click on computer. And what pops up now is a library of photos that you may have uploaded. You can upload your own photos. You can do web searches for photos. I'll show you that in a second. Now I'm going to go ahead and go web search. Let's say I was going to put the word, let's just try kid's computer. And what this will do is it will search Flickr. So it's actually doing an outside search and bringing them into Powtoon. And we got a lot of nice options. So there's a kid on a computer. I can just hover over it. I'm going to go and I'm going to add that one. Okay, so there it is. Now I'm going to take this picture. Remember I had selected earlier the computer over here. Go and click on apply. And now what it just did is it put that image into the image folder. So a nice little feature as well. If you can see here, I can click on, I can go ahead and edit it. I can change the position and scale. Okay, a lot of options. So just to give you an idea, now I'm just going to create 2 more blank slides. Just to give you a little bit of an idea how this will look in the end. And for the blank slides, I'll add some transitions. Okay, if I click on the second slide and add a transition, it'll add it following the slide. And we'll just throw a light bulb in for good measure. You can rotate, as you can see, as I accidentally did there. And we can even do something like a prop. Oh, let's put that in the 4th slide so there is some content there. Alright. And I'm just going to show you some of the options now. So if I go ahead and I click play, it's going to play, this will play from where we are now. I want to start from the very beginning, so I'm going to play from this little refresh icon. So I'll go up to the top, and here's what my Powtoon is going to look like. Each slide is 10 seconds right now, but you can slide and adjust the scale of the time periods on this bottom bar if you want to change those, of course. I'll stop it there since that's the last slide. Now again, if I want to add more slides, all I do is hit plus, minus takes it away. You can preview the whole slideshow. What it'll do in the previews, it will show you to you on the big screen. You also can export directly to YouTube, which is an awfully nice feature. You can incorporate sound. If I clicked on sound, it will give me the option to put any songs I want in there. In fact, looking at this now, there's a whole bunch of songs already preloaded. So that has a nice option. You can also import your own voiceover. So you can actually record your voice going over the slides to narrate, or import a music file as well. So a lot of options there. Now if I go to export, it'll save it. It'll give me a chance to export to 480p video, which then you can be uploaded directly to YouTube. You can link your YouTube account right in Powtoon. So there you go. There's how to use Powtoon. It's a fairly simplistic interface with a small learning curve, and it produces a really dynamic PowerPoint-like presentation that includes some concepts that you wouldn't see in normal PowerPoint. Thank you for watching.